Brian Norman Jr. and Josh Wagner live here at the Scope Center in Norfolk, Virginia. Here's our tail of the tape. Brian Norman Jr., 5'8", with a 72-inch reach compared to Wagner, who's 3 inches taller but has a 1 inch shorter reach. Boy, Wagner's getting all loosey-goosey in there. He says he's going to weigh 165 pounds tonight. Put on roughly 20 pounds between the weigh-in yesterday and the fight tonight. But Brian Norman Jr., despite how heavy Wagner is, carries more pop. Just ask Jen Sasaki, who he dropped last year in the KO of the year.
But I want to see how he reacts once he starts getting them hands on him. That's the difference.
I feel like you could be able to tell in the early rounds if he's completely shaken off that loss to Devin Haney. Today, you got to get back into boxing. You got some special stuff that could make you a world champion. Talked him back into it.
Whoa.
He's had some success, but he's not having it tonight.
No, he's not, and his legs just don't appear underneath him right now. Trying to get out of the range of Norman Jr., who's laying the wood.
And what I was telling you,
And down he goes!
there's levels to the game, there's levels to greatness, and that man right there has great power. Norman Jr.'s having fun in there. Josh Wagner is outclassed and outmatched. This fight's over.
It wasn't close to getting up. His glove was still on the ground. And again, he's trying to get away from the power of Norman Jr., but there's nowhere to hide. Down again!
Now, Josh Wagner's grabbing his shoulder. He's not getting up.
And it's over. Better late than never. Brian Norman Jr., the assassin, is back on the winning track with an explosive performance here tonight.
I don't think nothing landed cleanly. That right hook right there, but it was just an onslaught of punches, and Wagner didn't know how to catch and counter. He didn't know how to defend or duck under the punches. He seemed like a novice in there, like an amateur. That's not how professional fighters react.
Well, his legs were gone right there.
Yeah, and that punch pretty much ended the fight. Everything here, nothing landing in a devastating fashion. It was just basically he was outmatched. They should have stopped the fight right here. That's a man that didn't want to be a part of this fight. And here's a second knockdown, and Norman Jr. being Norman Jr., Terminator. Once he has a man hurt, he's gonna go in for the stoppage, the kill. That's what he specializes in, Norman. Taking the heart out of fighters. That was not a fair fight. That was not a fair fight. That was not grace under pressure. That's a man that cracked under pressure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 24 seconds in round number 2. Our referee in charge stops the contest upon advice of the ringside physician. He is the winner by way of technical knockout, the assassin, Brian Norman Jr.
Where does he go from here, Sergio?
Well, he has a lot of options, I'll tell you that. I mean, that's a man that still has power, still has a name, still has a hunger, has a new team. There's a lot of players at 147, so you pick one.
A little bit of a bizarre ending. I didn't know there were timeouts in boxing. But you get the knockout, you get back to your winning ways. How did you feel about that performance?
I mean, it was cool, but I mean, only had 2 rounds. I was just trying to get him a little bad, I'm not saying him a little shindig, but now dude gonna quit on me. You know what I'm saying? But no, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? But I guess you could say that's me knocking dust off, where you want to call it, but man, let me get right back into it.
He came out early, applied a little bit of pressure to you early on. Was that the fight you were expecting him to bring?
Nah, he said he was gonna press harder than that. Nah, I was expecting something serious, you feel me? But he came out playing and all that, so I was like, all right, cool, let me go on the calm down. I came out trying to take his head off. You know, I was swinging big. I said, now let me chill, get back on my jab, my fundamentals. It's fun to the mental, you know what I'm saying? But still got the job done.
You were taking care of him to the body early on. A couple of fights earlier, he had been stopped with a body shot. Was that on your mind coming into this fight, to work that body?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was looking at him. He don't look very strong in the stomach, you know what I'm saying? So, and then in the press conference, he told us about him getting stopped to the body. I ain't even know that. appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to steal that. So he just gave us the blueprint for us.
Walk me through the first knockdown of this fight. What were you looking for when you were pressing him in those moments?
I was looking for a body shot. You know what I'm saying? Looking for a body shot, but of course, I was trying to bring his hands up so I can catch it to the body, but when he got in the rope, I just let them things go.
And the second knockdown, the final knockdown, it seemed like he got kind of an 11 or 12 count there when he got up the first time, but what were you looking for when you closed the show?
I was just going to wipe him out. I knew he ain't want to fight no more anyway. I ain't gonna lie, I knew that in the first round. You feel me? It's all about just setting it up and catching him with that shot. You feel me? But, I mean, we going.
After that first knockdown, you kind of walked back towards our position in the corner, kind of a big smile on your face, sort of looked up there in that moment. What were you thinking as you walked back after that knockdown?
The motherfucking assassin is back, motherfucker.
Yeah. First fight, working with Ronnie Shields. Your dad's here, did a tremendous job with you, building you to a world champion. What did you take from this working with Ronnie?
I mean, I learned a lot from it, just being calm and cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just been chilling the whole time. Dude hit me in the back with somebody, I'm the only person in the back. Don't seem like I got a fight coming up. You feel me? To me, this home now. Like, I mean, no matter what, I don't care who out here watching or who not watching. You feel me? When I step into these ropes, this is my place of business. This is my home.
You're back, so what's next?
So we shall see. I'm going to talk to my team and see what's up. No matter what, I handle business. So get me in so I can do my thing.
Congratulations, Brian.
Appreciate you, brother.
Love that Georgia accent, Sergio. He says got back to the fundamentals because it's fun to the mental.